polling units in Kogi sort of opened a bit earlier than what we are experiencing in Bayelsa and Imo. But of course, there's been violence in Kogi. We're still fact-checking. There's been reported shooting of 2 ballot box snatchers by the military. That we are still trying to fact-check those images. Of course, we also see that, which is mostly true, pre-filled election forms of voting materials in Kogi State. I cannot in the life of me believe that people are that desperate or people are that broken to say they won an election that is an election. I mean, you have to be elected. You cannot write the result and claim to be elected. So that's one of the things we're seeing in Kogi. In Bayelsa, we've also had it coming onto my phone right now. We've seen a lot of, of course, the mishap in Bayelsa is also, our heart goes out to all the people that are affected. Thank God no life was lost. We've also seen low voter turnout in many polling units. Of course, what we've seen again, we've seen the PDP candidate who's come out to say his agents should not accredit to observe or let the process go. They should protest, do recordings of what is going on in the polling unit and share on social media. So all of these things, of course, the arrival, the process, the violence level and the results, these are all things that our situation room, we're currently getting data from. We're working with over 200 people in Imo, working with people in the 56 LGAs. Of course, there's some LGAs where we've had to recall people, especially in Imo. Then Bayelsa, of course, we've had skirmishes, vote buying. Also, vote buying is a big problem in Kogi and Bayelsa, as well as Imo. We've had, and I have specific locations that we can name. Of course, these are going to come out in our report to INEC and to the Nigerian people. So, so far, those are some of the things that we've seen. Currently, we know that there's helicopter, circling around the sky in Kogi, and so those are some of the things that we're getting, in real time as we observe the process and just share with Nigerians what is going on.
All right. Do you know what may be the factors behind the early relative area arrival of materials, election materials, and starting the voting process, rather process of accreditation in Kogi State, whilst in Bayelsa State it seems that it started really late, and in Imo State it also started behind Shep.
I mean,
indication as to the reasons behind it.
Well, I mean, the easiest is, Abuja and Kogi is just a couple of hours away, and I know also because we're involved in the process. I know there are a lot of top level INEC officials who were deployed to Kogi, which I know personally are very committed to their work, and they made sure that the distribution of sensitive materials were actually done with a lot of commitment and excellence. So I can say, because I know that was happening, and clearly it means I'm not surprised at the quick opening of polls in Kogi. In Bayelsa, of course, Bayelsa is a very unique area, very peculiar, geographical area where you have a lot of the polling units off the inland areas and water views. So those are some of the challenges. But technically, we're also compiling this data to be able to say, did INEC learn its lessons? Did INEC improve on its processes? And if that is not the case, at the end of the voting period, we're also going to be able to tell Nigerians as we do our reporting, with that. But in terms of the direct answer, I'll probably just leave it at a lazy man conclusion that says Kogi is not far from Abuja, and I know clearly that some very smart, committed INEC officials have been deployed to Kogi. I know some of them, and they are committed to their work, and probably that is why you see an excellent opening of polls in Kogi compared to other parts. I don't know the other people that were deployed to the other places.
Well, thank you so much. God bless Kutuburi. We'll get back to you on this. But would love to reconnect with our correspondent on ground in Kogi State, talking about Bettina Weli. Hello, Bettina. Thank you so much for joining us at this time. Please go ahead and give us an update. What polling unit are you in right now, and what is happening there? How far is the election going? All right, so far so good. The election has been going seamlessly in my side of Kogi State. I'm at CXX polling unit 006 in Lokoja. And earlier on, there was a bit of an altercation between two family members, I understand. But I have one of the party agents here who's going to explain to us what exactly happened and how they were able to manage the situation. Good afternoon, sir. Please, can you tell us your full name and
I know I would go back now.
As you can see, processes are going smoothly. Just before now, we have misunderstanding between the family members that brought out their family issue to the point where we were able to resolve it, and as you can see, we're making progress.
all right, I was asking you earlier how deep this altercation was and whether you thought it was a plan to scatter the voting process here. So tell us what you think about it. I know you did mention that it was a bit serious and one brother was almost stabbing the other brother.
Really, it's not a plan, because from their actions, you can never tell, but it's not a plan. Because we're able to control them and talk to them that there's life after here. And to me, it doesn't want it. We should just go with it and make sure we do what is right. And that's what we're doing right now. The tension is down, and hopefully, before sometime from now, we'll be done.
All right, let me ask you about the security in Kogi State, especially in Lokoja in regards to this general election, governorship election. What would you say has changed from the last 4 years till now in terms of security? Have there been any changes at all?
Yeah, this is the first time we're having such crisis in our unit. We've never had it like this. We understand the tension is very high, and individual interest is being play out. But the security architecture is okay. We can attest to the fact that we have, to some large distance, the minimum security we expect from the government.
All right, thank you very much, sir. All right, and also earlier on, we noticed that from the stretch of Lokoja all the way down to Okene and back, as opposed to what we see usually during the elections, we see Nigerian police on the streets. This time around, we did not see Nigerian police on the street. The army were used majorly for reasons best known to the government, and I would say that they really did their own part. There was a part where there were some vehicles that were bulletproof, 3 in number. We're trying to get across from Lokoja to Okene, but the Nigerian army stopped us for almost 2 hours trying to verify who they were before they could allow anybody pass through. So I would say that security in Kogi State for now is going very well.
All right, quite interesting.